Hi there. Welcome to my channel. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. My name is Amber. Amber. Cheers. We're off to an awkward start. I wanted to actually start with a quick grounding meditation. I'm picking up this energy, and it's an energy that's like moving throughout the collective unconsciousness, which is Neptune, which is Pisces, and we just had this Pisces full moon. And yeah, so oh, and so the energy is, it's almost like this deep inner questioning, like, am I okay? Like, am I okay? Like, is how I feel or what I'm feeling, or like, yeah, and I just want you to know that you're okay. You're probably going through a spiritual awakening, and it can feel really strange. It can feel like you're losing your mind. It's really, so part of one of the trademarks to me with a spiritual awakening, at least the brutal kind, um, is it's really difficult to look at one's own self and who, like, for example, um, one of the first big awakenings I had, I was really confronted with who I was as a person, which was, and it was a realization around one specific relationship. And I really had to look at how I was controlling and manipulative, and just like a whole long list of codependent patterns. And it was really hard. And it's really hard to look at the, like, just look at the reality we've created without the rose colored glasses on anymore. Like, it's just like, um it's wild. But you are the race, and you're doing great, and you're okay. um yeah, I've had that Sheryl Crow song, um I'm gonna soak up the sun. I'm gonna tell everyone to lighten up. I don't really feel guided to look up the lyrics, maybe, but I just feel like, yeah, there's this energy, and this message is for me too, just to not take ourselves too seriously. So yeah, let's do a little. Well, and I guess before I forget, so I think part of what's going on in the collective is a lot of the people who are awake, who are going through this intense awakening, they're realizing that they're no longer a vibrational match to some of the people in their lives. And essentially, their awakening, maybe your awakening, is triggering the awakening of the people around you. And because you're awakening and new perspectives and new belief systems and all of that is changing, it brings a lot of disruption to your life and the people closest to you, right? So those people who are like now being forced into their own awakening, and maybe they're really resisting it, because I was getting this thing with like psychic attacks, and I'm like, what is a psychic attack? um so I want to look up the word. Yeah, I want to look it up and see what Google and AI has to say about it. But what I was getting is a psychic attack is so you know that expression, you're not confused, you're abused. So I'm not calling anyone a narcissist. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know the details of your life. I don't know anything about your life. What I am saying is that I think psychic attacks can be a form of narcissistic abuse or abuse from somebody who has narcissistic traits. And like the way I define that is so with a personality disorder, or yeah, or we all do it to varying degrees. But when someone, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. I don't want to over explain and like try and step on, you know, not step on anyone's toes. Like I'm just going to verbalize the best I can. And again, if you don't like the way I do what I do, then this just isn't the right channel for you, and that's okay. Like, yeah, if you're not vibing with me, then you really got to ask yourself why you continue to give me your energy. Anywho, oh, I want to do a little Santo for you. Narcissists have a superpower for turning things around on the person that they're engaging with. Oh, there you go. It smells so good. I hope you have some and you can do this with me. And you know, narcissists are made, they're not born. Borderline personality disorder. It's like, yeah, people aren't born that way. It's because of their childhood, most of the time, experiences. So let's say I say, this is what I think. This is what I think. Da, 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 da. And then the other person, the person in this and acting out in these narcissistic traits, spins everything I just said on me. I know you know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about, but it's like they make you question everything, and so everything's energy, right? So you speak your truth, it's the vibration of truth. They'll unconsciously most of the time, but they'll take an element of truth and then they'll, you know, shoot back at you with this tiny little shred of truth, but then there's all this manipulation and exaggeration and there's a certain word I'm looking for, but it's like barely any truth left, but it gets you because there's a tiny little truth, and that tiny little truth like hooks you in to feeling like, to second guessing yourself and going into having to defend what you think, feel, and believe mode. And then when you go into having to defend it, like you're essentially just giving them your energy, and they've accomplished their goal, which is to get you to second guess what you think, feel, and believe. Even fear, for example, there's different vibrations of fear, and there's the kind of healthy fear that motivates one to take a step back and look at the bigger picture of life and choices and bloodlines and like things like that. And then there's the kind of fear that makes you second guess yourself. So part of this journey, this spiritual journey, is learning discernment, learning to discern the different vibrations of things that have like one big label, like happiness, for example. It's not like I'm seeing this beautiful yellow vibration, but there's a whole spectrum of colors and vibrations to our word happiness. And we get to discern where somebody is not, it's not where somebody's at per se vibrationally. It's more if someone engages with us from a lower vibration, excuse me, I'm using this like diamond mouthwash to try and whiten my teeth up a little bit, but I think it's making my mouth peel a tiny bit. Sorry, that's gross. But we get to discern if it's a vibration we want to engage with. And like that is one of the biggest lessons that we get to learn from people with narcissistic traits is to, like, for me, it's been to recognize my ego before I engage, before I give the energy that's wanted. Because my ego is the one that like wants to defend myself and wants to defend why I'm worthy, things like that. But I don't need to defend any of that. Like, if you don't believe that, that's okay. I just get to keep on believing what I believe. So it's like recognizing where someone begins and ends, and where you begin and where you end, and how to this enmeshment that keeps taking place, and like these energy hooks because of your need to be right, explain, prove, win, all these like ego-based things, all these fear-based things. You have to, if you're vibing with what I'm saying, the challenge is to learn to check yourself and be like, oh wait, this is just a manipulation, this is just a projection, this is just them, not me. What they're sending me, it's not me. So it stops right here, and there's no need to engage. So yeah, go ahead and close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, just imagine a red light, like a red little Christmas light at the very tippy end of your tailbone. Right there. It's almost like you're sitting, or yeah, there's a little tiny light there. And I just want you, as you breathe and you feel your breath, you feel the way it enters your nostrils and exits your mouth, or however you have that going, you feel the rise and fall of your chest, the expansion of your belly. Just come into your body, and as you breathe, imagine that little red Christmas light there at the base of your spine begins to expand, and it expands in a way energetically that feels like you're expanding your protection, expanding protection around your primal right to be an individual. And this red light it begins to expand out to as far as like your hips and down to your knees maybe. And now it's up to your neck, and continue to just breathe, be in your body. Maybe even like feel your thighs if you're sitting down. Touch your own hands, maybe your face, hello, my face. Hello, my body. Like, okay, this is my body. And now I want you to imagine that that red light is expanded like this beautiful orb. It's like this beautiful glass orb or bubble that you're in the center of. It extends maybe 2 feet beyond your physical body. And I want you to just, as you picture like your physical body, picture an emotional body. Maybe that emotional body looks like you when you were 4 years old. Picture an intellectual body. Maybe that's you with a professor's outfit on. Like, get creative, have fun with this. You have all these different aspects of you. You are such a multi-dimensional being with all the energies of past, present, and future inside of you, with all the energies that exist, at least in this, yeah, even beyond this solar system. You are galactic being, and there's galactic energies supporting you in your individualization. So go ahead and bring your attention back down to that red light at the base of your spine. It's so brilliantly bright and pure and creating this bubble around you. And I want you to imagine that you're at an amusement park and everyone around you is going wild. There's like chaos, but no one can physically bump into you because of this bubble you've created around yourself. And now I want you to imagine that some stranger at the amusement park just starts, just, what are you doing? You don't know what you're talking about. You're the one projecting. You're the narcissist. All like this, just nuts, just projecting all over you, this stranger. And as that energy, it spews at you like vomit, but it just bounces off. It doesn't even leave a mark on your root chakra bubble. Okay, so go ahead and bring your hands to your heart center and just bring your awareness back to the base of your spine and the red light. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to have my own thoughts, my own ideas and beliefs. I give myself permission to be the leader of my own life. Come back to me when you're ready. I'm reminded of the last reading I did about black and white thinking and the imaginary line and your soul wanting you to think in color. And one of the ways that I get into black and white thinking is I project that like like if I go this direction, then, well, okay, how do I want to explain this? I don't have to choose. Like sometimes, like for example, a job. You have a job and you love it and you don't want to leave it, but you also have this job that you need to do because it gives you insurance. But this job is like, no, it's either that job or me. And this job is like, well, wait, what about just the minimum hours here so you can get the insurance and then, you'll still get to put in however many hours here. Like you shouldn't have to choose when you're working with mature, secure in themselves people. You shouldn't have to choose. And maybe there's like this black and white thinking, like it's either this way or this way. And it's like, no, it's not either them or them. It's both. It's this is what's right for me to do this and to also honor and love this. Like I think you guys get what I'm saying. It's like, for example, if someone was like, I'm sorry, I can't uh marry you because I promised my mom I would take care of her. Well, why can't we get married and you still take care of your mom? Like, and it's like, well, the mom made it pretty black and white. So I don't know whoever that message is for. But I think we're good on the Santo. So I do want to start doing something a little bit new. This is one of my grandma's bells. There's two, and this one is the one that makes a little noise. I don't know if you're picking it up. But yeah, just that gentleness to clear the energy. It's all okay. No one can take away your root chakra. Wherever you go, as long as you go with yourself. Like, I want the messages I give to empower you to make whatever choice you want to make from a conscious place. That's what freedom is. That's why love plus truth equals freedom. So if I have secrets and we get into this friendship and for whatever reason I've withheld information, which is lying by omission, by the way, like things that you should know before you become my friend. Oh, like for example, I don't drink. If we're going to be friends, it's not going to work for me to meet you at the bar. Just like stuff like that. But like some people hide that and they'll meet someone at the bar and just, decline drinks, but like they'll conform to fit in. I don't know where I was going with this. No, I'm just messing with my hair. I'm going to try and stop. Okay. Starseed deck. Oh, yeah. Giving someone all the information that's fair for them to know so they can decide whether or not they want to be my friend. That's freedom of choice. When I hide who I really am or what my past really is, and I know there's all sorts of reasons why we do those things, but I don't give the other person the freedom of choice because I don't give them all the information. So I'm taking away their choice. Somebody gets what I'm saying. But yeah, like the last reading, you're you decide or you've decided or someone in your life has decided to, you can't really silence it all the way, but decided to really, suppress that deep call to action from their soul. I've given you information so that you can make that decision from a conscious place. Okay, you have the right to make that decision. This is your race. You are the race. I love that. It's cool. It's clever. I'm so clever. Definitely Basset. So I finally figured out how to say that. The Egyptian goddess Basset. Thoth, Dek, and Basset. Yeah, you have the information. It's not about making anyone like fear the right path or the wrong path, staying where I belong throughout the race. That's not this vibration. This vibration, although it may trigger some people and make them feel fear, and that's for them to look at and figure out why. Like even the religious prophetic words I got, the reason it was inciting a little bit of anxiety, that low level anxiety, is because the vibration was activating a wound in me that needed to be healed. And that was that little girl inside of me who's so afraid of making the wrong choice, so afraid of being bad. Gosh, yeah, I was like so bound up energetically with like fear that who I innately was bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. Basset goddess, her energy. What was I saying before that though? If it's important, it'll come back to me. Irashi andoria dashi andayandoyashi ki andoya dashe anayandoshi anayandoyashe. Yeah. Just moving forward with all the information so that you can make a choice from a conscious place. Hecate energy here as well. Goddess of the crossroads. She has 3 heads, one for the past, the present, and the future. I'm also getting one for the body. For the body, for the soul. And the mind. And the mind. Universe wants to bring healing to your mind. Part of why you incarnated here, whoever I'm speaking to, is so that you would learn to individualize with your own mind, your own mind, free of all low vibrational outside influence. It's like I see you laying down and your light body is just ascending higher and higher, and it's the light body stays connected with you, but it's like this golden is just going higher and higher, and your mind is like lit up golden, like your brain, but it's like your intellectual body, because you're not abused, you're confused. You've attracted energies your whole life who, varying degrees, but have these energies have made you question your own inner knowing. It's created a it's created this imbalance. Yeah. But you're healing, you're on the road. You're attracting energies, or you've attracted energies that are forcing you to either give up your reality, give up your truth, and conform for the sake of peace, or choose from a place of not, like, just because this is a yes doesn't mean that this is a no. It goes back to like that black and white thinking, you know? So like, you can stay in however much connection you want with somebody who is trying to manipulate your inner knowing, your truth, you, you, and still individualize and still say, okay, this is what we're doing. And also, this is what I'm doing because it's my life. I don't care if you're married 100 years. I don't care how close the connection. You are you. And sometimes in life, you have to make choices that align with your truth, your value system. And it's okay if they don't fucking align with somebody else's. They can have theirs. And you guys can have fucking tea and crumpets. But like, it's a matter, it's like it's a form of maturing, not just like as a person, but as a soul. Like, yeah. Was there anything else? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. This came out yesterday when I had a client. So we have Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, yeah. That's what we're learning, you guys. We're learning how to be one and a part of the collective and to go with the flow, and also how to be an individual and how to do what we need to do while also holding space for everyone. Or you get what I'm saying. Like, how do we do that in real life? We're all figuring it out as we go. The first action would be figuring out what's really best for you and what is being in, like, I'm seeing it like a mist or a cloud that like envelops and creates confusions and illusions. Like, what's best for them and how can you honor that, and what's best for you and how can you honor that? How are you going to do that in the 3D reality? It's going to start with the thought, the communication. And this, whatever this is, it's coming from your solar plexus. It's coming from your fire. It's coming from your life force, because it's moving you into your north node. South node is codependency, and your north node is your individualization. And we're looking for the middle. So like I'm south node Aquarius, and I've attracted a lot of Aquarian energy that I've had to learn how to individualize out of. And then my north node is Leo. So, maybe your north node is Aquarius, or sorry, let's say your south node is Libra and your north node is Aries, which is actually where the nodes are right now. Those are the signs that they're in. But and Libra is the sign for marriage, and the low vibration of marriage would be codependency. And then Aries is like fire, the individual. So it's really interesting. I'm getting that some of you, not all of you, if this doesn't resonate, then don't take it. Just say no to it. Just say, no, that's not my energy. That's how simple it is to not take a message that isn't for you. Just, nope, that's not my energy. You think you're like super individual, independent. Sorry, that was kind of snarky. And in some ways you are, but like you're using those big ways that you are to like hide behind, so that you don't have to look at how, in maybe the most important ways, you're codependent as fuck. Sorry to say. And I know that that's a little harsh, and I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. But like the energy I'm picking up on, whoever I'm speaking to, is just you're very immature in your thinking, and like your ability to reflect and be honest with yourself. Well, it's a work in progress. And if you're still here listening to me, thanks for letting me be a part of your journey. Earth. All right, let's go deeper. Let's go to the spirit song deck, my animal deck. All right, I'm gonna sing in my light language. Yeah, yo, yo. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. We may win and we may lose, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy. The lyric that's been really standing out to me is, just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Just decide. You choose. Decide to make your reality work for you. How can you have your cake and eat it too? Huh? Because you can. That's like when you're following your soul, nothing is black and white anymore. Everything is in color, and you can have your cake and you can eat it too. Not that, yeah, life still has its challenges, but you get what I mean. Maybe, hopefully you will someday. Okay. There's like I think I've been under psychic attack. And for me, what it looks like is somebody is like sending this energy, probably just by talking badly about me, but sending this energy that I think I'm better than. And it's it's a projection. My confidence is because I've worked really hard to love myself. It's not coming from a place of anything other than just self-acceptance and self-expression. And sometimes I'm not perfect, but like I just don't need to judge myself harshly today. And whoever is sending me that energy, really, it's because you judge yourself so harshly. Like, yeah, I'm not perfect, but I'm doing the best I can. And yeah, I'm just being me. Just being me. And I just want you to be you too. There's something else. All right. We have 4 of shells in reverse. So 4 of cups in reverse. With the bird here and it coming out in reverse, this is kind of like confirmation that someone in your energy is psychically attacking you, or you are experiencing narcissistic abuse. Whoever I'm speaking to, you know who you are. And if this is news to you, then it's not you that I'm speaking to. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. Then we have the 5 of shells in reverse. Lots of water energy. So this 5 of shells or 5 of cups card in this deck for me has to do with grief. But like, see how there's the 1 shell and then there's the 4 shells? It's like getting that song, Five Little Ducks Went Out to Play. It's like 4 little ducks came back, but 1 didn't. And so there's been this grief around maybe a child, a situation, a relationship. There's been some kind of grief. But it coming out in reverse is like, and also the 4 of cups, it's like no longer ignoring something, no longer being stuck in the loss of something. And then the hermit in reverse, something about koala bears. The hermit in reverse is like, so you've gone within, if this is for you, you've gone within and what? Let's go deeper. Okay, so far the story is you or someone in your energy is learning how to be themselves in a new way. And I do want to honor the individualization like of you. You are a masterpiece. And all of us, myself included, are just learning new ways of individualization that ultimately helps the evolvement of this earth. So you're learning how to do that in new ways because you already are fucking powerhouse. You're not ignoring something anymore. You're not stuck in the grief of something anymore. It's not that you're maybe not still grieving. It's just that it's not as heavy as it was. And you're coming out of isolation. It's kind of a strong word. You're coming out of the think tank. Is that, I don't know where that, the think tank, is that solitary confinement? Have you been in solitary confinement? Did you do that to yourself or was it done to you? I don't know who I'm talking to. Whoops. The dancer. Well, we won't take these because, but yeah, just saw the Empress too. The World and the Empress. Wow. Some big energies. Okay, messages for our highest good source. Basset, Hecate, Sekhmet. I need to refresh my memory on Sekhmet's energy. All right, what is going on here? What is the collective or someone in their energy no longer ignoring and grieving? And what is it that they're enlightened about and ready to share that enlightenment? Okay. We've got the Ace of Bulls, Claire, and then we got the 10 of Stones. Wow. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okie dokie. Let's see. Real love. Real love. Okay. Wow. Okay, so some of you are no longer ignoring the Ace of Bowls or Cups, which I'm getting it. It's your soul. You're no longer ignoring, like you're coming into union with yourself. Here's your soul healing you, bringing you into union with your masculine and your feminine energy. It's self-love. The Ace of Cups can be a lot of things. It could be the love of a child, the birth of a child, something like that. I feel like that's it for some of you, but for most of you, this is, you're no longer ignoring that you need to listen to your soul, and in listening to your soul, you love yourself. And you're coming out of this grief. Wow. Okay. You're coming out of this grief because you see that you already have it all. The 10 of Stones is the 10 of Pentacles. It's financial, physical, emotional, mental stability and safety, and something like relationships that stand the test of time and a legacy. It can be children or family. And you're coming, this realization that you've had, and when you went in and were quiet, is gonna turn the wheel. It's gonna, I mean, look at how beautiful it's the harvest. You following your soul's longing. It's like your soul, give me just a moment here. Um, Fireflies could be significant to you. We have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords coming out in reverse. And I was focusing on this Five of Cups in reverse, coming out of grief. And then this Ten of Stones, when you come out of grief, you come into gratitude. Maybe this isn't you. Maybe someone, or maybe it is, but someone in your energy was so focused on what they didn't have, not realizing what they did have. But now it looks like maybe they're realizing that they can have it all. They can have it all. Sorry, I know that was blurry. Is that what this person, or is that what you realized? Got your seeing color eyeballs in? Okay, so clarified by the Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, in reverse. So something not being over, and then the Nine of Swords upright. Got fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sag, Virgo energy. We've got water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Got Sagittarius for sure with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay, so I feel like this is a message. You got a message. It came in fast, whatever that means for you. A download, whatever. I'm getting you realized, and it maybe hit you kind of like a bolt of lightning, what you needed to do in order to be true to yourself, and also not have an ending to this Ten of Pentacles. So this would be a completion, a painful ending. Upright, it's like, no, the chapter isn't closed. I got this idea, this message, this inspiration about my purpose or what to do in this situation. This doesn't have to be over. But then it's like you're super stressed out about actually taking action, is what I'm feeling. And it's because of this psychic abuse. It's because of this narcissistic abuse. I'm hearing that song, "We Could Have Had It All," something by what's her name? Okay. So And now I'm going back to this energy of doing what you know is best for you and moving it just from the inside to the outside, making it a part of your reality, taking action. We're going to get a clarifier, but like, you're not waiting on anything else outside of you, whoever I'm speaking to. You are the wheel. Like, you are the energy that the universe has put in this situation to change things, to balance things out, to turn the wheel, to turn the page. This is, endings and beginnings, good luck, blessings, fortune, happiness. You got the power, baby. Like, and you're fucking scared, and I know, and I'm sorry, that's hard. Someone's really fucked your head up. Someone fucked your head up so bad, boo. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but you can always email me at moonsongmystic@gmail.com. Schedule a session, or I can give you lots of resources to help you help you make sense of what is really going on and why your head is the way it is. Two of feathers in the reverse. Like, it's like, yeah, no, but this fear. Now, did I sing this last time? The song, the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know. That's a Sheryl Crow these days. Super bizarre. All right. The Hanged Man. Yeah, so this fear is keeping you stuck. And so the praying mantis, this could have to do with spiritual abuse as well. And maybe that's why you've attracted these energies that are so mentally, emotionally, spiritually abusive, because they're attracted to a wound that you have. I'm getting, whoever I'm speaking to, a wound that you didn't just get in childhood, that you incarnated into this lifetime with this wounding or with this vibration. That's why you attracted the family you attracted. I'm getting that some of you have been in a lot of denial about the reality of family dynamics in your family, and how you've participated in those family dynamics. That having to be really honest with yourself and honest appraisal, so that you can heal what you can't heal what you're in denial about. Anyways, yeah, there's a past life wounding that wants to get healed this lifetime. And it has to do, this is such a cruel energy. I know this energy. I know narcissistic abuse. This is all of their darkness, their fears, their wounding projected onto someone. For some of you, it's multiple sources. And it all has to do with the future. Like, none of it's even your present reality. This is your present reality. Okay, whoever is making you feel like this is your present reality, or it will be if you follow your soul, if you do what brings you life. I don't know what you're gonna do. I mean, free will. What else, spirit? The only way out is through, guys. I don't know who I'm talking to, but the only way to get yourself unstuck is to get yourself unstuck. Again, like there's nothing that's going to happen outside of you. You have all the information, you know your truth. This energy of abuse is trying to take that truth from you. And you're going to have to say, no, you're not taking my truth. And this is what I'm doing. And please put a sock in it because I can freaking love you and love what I'm being called to do or whatever. Like, you guys get what I'm saying? I kind of feel like I'm talking in circles. Let me just tune in here real quick. I just keep hearing someone saying, I don't know how, I don't know how, I don't know how. And it's not about knowing how, it's just about doing. So you have the fire, you have the truth. The way you manifest it, this is how manifestation works, you guys. You get the idea, or you get the feeling, whichever one happens first. I guess the idea does, and the idea gives you a feeling, and the feeling, the fire makes you express the idea, the feeling, and the expression brings the manifestation in. So like you express and then you take the physical action. The physical action is manifestation. It's what is happening in the 3D that we can all see, feel, experience. So I guess for some of you it's like for some of you this narcissistic abuse as long as you continue to take it, it will continue to exist. Nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So like, I guess it's, a little similar, but if you don't get out of this mental place, um, it's just really hard. And yeah, but the only way to get out of it is to face the abuse and say, I'm doing what's right for me anyway. I hear everything that you're dumping on me and trying to delude me with. Okay, fine. All right, yes. And I'm still going to do what I think is right. I hope I see you on the other side of what I think is right. Okay. Woo! Yeah, you got to take your power back. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're giving this person all of your power. You're letting them trigger the fuck out of you, and you're caught up in trying to analyze and make everything analytical when some things you just know because you fucking feel them. Like someone is able to fuck you up in the head because you're so obsessed with things logically making sense, and you need to let go of that a little bit. Because when you do, you guys, when you take your power back and say, okay, capiche, you win and you're right to whatever situation, person, place, or thing, you're right, and I'm gonna do what's right for me. I'm gonna love you and be there, and yeah, and I'm also gonna love and be there for myself. Some of you could have the tiger Chinese zodiac sign. Courage, commitment, courage, you guys. Courage, whoever I'm speaking to. I got the eye of the tiger, and I am a fighter, and you're gonna hear me roar. Okay, I wanted to look up koala bears. Koala bear symbolism. Okay, as a totem, the koala represents values such as calmness, harmony with nature, and adaptability, qualities that are highly valued. Da, 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 da. The koala features in various narratives as a character that imparts important lessons and wisdom to the people. Tranquility, peace, and protection the world over. It's beautiful. So yeah, maybe I love things that talk about protection, peace and protection. And you're a teacher too. Some of you are teachers for sure. And yeah, you've gained some kind of wisdom, and part of you becoming that teacher is you acting upon the wisdom you've gained. So it's like, okay, so I know what's going on now, and I'm just gonna fucking choose myself anyway. And I'm gonna stay grounded, and I'm gonna just, yeah, have my cake and eat it too. And I'm not gonna fucking get tied up in all those projections that they're throwing and casting on my future, because I fucking create my future by by living my best life in this present moment. I create my best future. So by you honoring what you believe is true and right and just and acting upon it in 3D reality, you create a future full of what's honest, right, true, and just. And maybe, yeah, I just want to keep going and going. Here's the king again. 7 of shells. 7 of shells, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is a warning. When someone sees that the mental manipulation isn't working anymore, they may come in and try and manipulate you emotionally, hit you hard. They know exactly how to trigger like your emotional wounds. And it's just another tactic of narcissistic abuse. Remember, you're not confused, you're abused. Repeat after me. I am not confused. I am experiencing, there's the thumbs up again. I guess I should go. I'm experiencing abuse. This confusion is not mine, it's theirs. I've seen a crawdad like this big. Saw it with my nieces years ago in this river. It was so cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. you're fucking in like some scary ass fun house, spooky as fuck. All the doors are locked, but you're the key, and the way you set yourself free is by not fucking engaging in any of it, staying true to you while continuing to hold space and love for whatever this represents for you. All right. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be peaceful. And most of all, may you be free.